Hello, good evening. We got 3,845 days till I'm 40. I've been putting a little bit more effort. Gotta check Instagram. Not connected yet. Connected. So I've been trying to put a little bit more effort into the videos, a little bit of better camera, a little bit more script, just trying to improve it a little bit every day. Um, and it's already getting overwhelming. I'm like, I don't want to put this much effort into this. But AI is making it a little easier to create more scripted content afterwards. I might put that on pause, but um, for now, I think a little nicer camera, a little bit of prep beforehand, and good lighting should be fine. And then we can do more stuff later. Um, Always too easy to get ahead of yourself. So that's just been my founder experience. Always have to hold back just a little bit. You don't want to burn out. You don't want to do too much all at once, even though you want to do everything. So the title today is Grit, and that's what they say is the top skill or trait of a founder that makes them successful, right? And it so it's true. And I don't know if we've given thought into like why it works, what it even is. Like, how do you make grit? What's grit? Does it just, do you create it? Do you grow it? Are you born with it? Do you just suffer through it? And only recently, I think I've actually come to appreciate what it truly is or could be or is for me. And I figured I'd share that. So there's a lot of things, when you're building a business, a startup, many things change. Epidemics, COVID, things beyond your control happen all the time. And, they say control whatever's, you do whatever is within your control. And then what's not is, well, it's not, you can't control it. And yet, people want you to be that superhuman, able to control what you can't control. And you know what? Grit actually somehow lets you do that. It lets you kind of get through situations. It lets you sit things out. It lets you survive long enough that you actually get something critical right, which is timing. All startups have a timing. There was a time when the iPhone made sense, and at a time it would never have made sense. Um, and just being positioned and ready for that, like that takes again, I'm going to use the word grit. Um, but what actually is it, or what's it been in? What's at the core of grit and being able to do that? Steve Jobs was actually kicked out of Apple, right? Like, I don't know if people we don't easily recall that, but he was kicked out of Apple, and then he came back, turned it around, and made it the success that it is. Um, and it's not the ability to be patient or suffer or endure or be optimistic all the time or see the silver lining in everything or maintain cash flow. Like, what I found grit to be is actually play. And I'm borrowing this from the landmark program, the wisdom program, but being able to insert, inject, and create that silver lining on any and every situation, um, that that's what allows you to be patient and allows you to survive and allows you to create even in like impossible scenarios and situations, and be positioned and ready always for the opportunities that do eventually come. Because if you don't have fun with it, if you're not playing with it, you can't have grit. You cannot survive through uh, all the things that are thrown at you. The marathon, you have to enjoy actually doing it. And it's and human beings, we like to control things, right? Like, it's just in our nature. We like to control things, otherwise we're anxious. But being able to have fun and create fun and make something fun, not because it is fun, but because you create it to be fun. lets you really do that in a way that engages others, brings more people in, and provides that infectious characteristic or trait that beats the anxiety that is out there in the world. Like God created us to be anxious, and we've it's helped us get to where we are, and it's being able to push past that fear, push past that anxiety to actually create the fun and infect others with it that brings or at least in my experience will uh, bring forth the best in you and others and create what you really want to create in this world. And it's taken me ages to realize this. Like people would tell me all the time, "Have fun with it. Have fun with it." I was like, "What fun? Like I'm suffering here. Like why would I have fun with it? I can just have fun like playing games on the site, just distracting myself from it all." But no, creating the fun in it, inviting someone to just like brainstorm through it with you because it's just a bit difficult to go through on your own. Recognizing that and allowing for that, yeah. I could probably just talk about it, share about it, show it even in the days moving forward. But you're not. It's something that you have to experience and learn and create or build for yourself. It's a muscle. I think definitely trainable, definitely attainable by anybody, and it doesn't have to be an entrepreneurship, but it can. I believe you'll see this character or ability play out in the lives of many successful and happy people in the world. Um, I think that's about it for me today. Um, I will follow up again. I don't know what the topic will be next, but I'll think of something, or I'll just ramble, or just be quiet and say nothing as well.